myself. All right, I mute myself. I don't know what happened. Um, I basically want to record this, so it's kind of a refresher for myself. Kind of, if you follow the stock market, you need to know like what's going on. You need to know what level that you need to pay attention and all that stuff, right? So last week it's a very good week for me. I can tell you that we closed some of the long position and we were making almost to $4,000, so which is good. And keep in mind that $4,000 is not an overnight result. So I do have a couple of the stock that I have to hold for 2 months, and there's also a couple stock that I've been losing money, but I'm able to buy more. For example, is CRWD, which is a CrowdStrike. I'm able to buy more. I'll go over on that one later on as well, and I do still have more position as well on that one, but I'm just taking more profit as we going up, kind of lock in profit and then go from there. And keep in mind, if you are a long-term investor, this video might be not for you. Well, you know what? Maybe it does, because you also want to know like where do you want to sell your position after 9, 10 years bull market, right? Since 2008, 2009. So now it's 2019. So we are basically really close. Or maybe a lot of people are talking about, hey, the bear market will come, recession will come, trade war is causing, more problem with the market. But look at this. I mean, if you're looking at my screen, we basically breached that high at 300, and now it's 312, 311 and 79 cents. That's like 12 more point upside from that 300. So a lot of people that calling bear, they basically get trapped into a lot of sentiments like, hey, maybe they're calling the bear market too early, or maybe they're wrong completely, right? So if you watch my video from the previous series that I've been talking about, I always look at level by level. I share with the group here, when we pull back here, we just have to see the level here. The level is basically still intact. There's no fear on the market. If you look at that, we're basically holding the support. We breach, pull back, right? And then after that, make a run on the top. This is on daily chart, so 2 days, and then another 2 days, gap down, gap up. This is following on the Twitter, I believe, with President Trump, and there's a lot of choppy here. Yeah, I would recommend, I don't want to go over that, I don't want to take so much time, but go over my video. It basically has a lot of information why we were so choppy on this market. And we were able to get some money too as well. I believe we trade Tesla, we trade SPY, Apple, anything that we can trade and make money. That was on the previous video. Now let's talk about what's going on now. Now the market basically has been going up this way, right? As you can see on my screen, we've been going up. This has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks now. 6 weeks to the upside. I don't count it from here. I count it from this side right here. But look at this. There is no seller on this level. I wish I can make it this bigger. Maybe I could. Give me a second here. Not that one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so you guys can see better, right? If you see this, look at that. We've been like in the channel, and now we're basically on top of the upper channel. What's the next thing is going to happen? I mean, you probably will see that we probably reaching top. If you want to draw it from here, you want to draw it from here, right? We're like, oops, we're like super close to the resistance. But keep in mind, I mean, market basically doesn't care. Trade wars, they don't care. Even like there's, oh, Trump doesn't really want to, reverse the trade war. Market basically sell off a little bit, and then in the morning, people start buying again. and keep going up, there is no seller. This level, this support, it's still intact right here, 307. And then you can see right here, there's also a balance here. We broke the balance. There's so many levels you can see right here. This is one level. Oh, let me change it to maybe a square so you can see. This is the balance level. That's one, right? There's another balance level, a small one here. There's another balance level here. Look at that. And we've basically been going up and up and up. Now, what's going to happen next? I mean, we don't know. I mean, look at this. We've been going up and up, and we've been going up with volume too. So technically, people are buying. You know, people that basically like the market, they're buying. A lot of people, analysts is calling fear of missing out. You know, FOMO here. They just keep buying. There's also, you know, hedge fund that basically have a lot of money on the side, and they just want to see like, hey, we break out. Algo is also buying. You know, they want to buy too as well. Anything that they basically want to make money on this market, they can technically. So with the bull market, we basically keep going up until it's proven wrong. So where am I thinking next? If you look at this, I'm gonna try to clean this up because it's a lot of drawing. So I'm gonna annotate again. Now we already broke this level, right? If you can see. Now we just have to pay attention to this level. If this market, this tail is start pulling back, okay, it's gonna start testing this 307. That's given. And then if that broken, then we're gonna test this level, 303 or 302. Then if that is broken, then that is the major support or major resistance, right? It was a resistance, now it's a support. If it's broken, then we're going down here. That is for sure. And that is the level that you want to pay attention if the bear market is coming, because you can see right here, that level, you want to, it's going to try to test this level again. If that breach out, then you know it's going to come this level. I'm not gonna call is bear market. I'm gonna call bull market. I'm gonna play level by level. If that level basically breach, I know I'm gonna short. If that level basically not breach, then you can play a couple things, right? You can look a couple stock that is basically oversold. Then you can buy for long with, you know, condition that you need to put stop in place, or you basically invest it for a long term, because eventually there's a lot of stock that is oversold that now having a very good bounce last week or 2 weeks ago, starting 2 weeks ago, late 2 weeks ago. So now this is SPY. You can see this is where it's going now. I can tell you I am short on this position right now. I was short at 310, but I do hedge on 307. That was expired worthless. So as the market gap up on Friday, I also hedged another one in the morning. I also put another hedge at 307. So I'm still taking credit, $180, which is 60 cents times 3 contract, $180 to reduce the loss that I have. I play small on SPY here because this is a speculation play. Now, this is SPY. Let's go to NASDAQ, okay? As we always look at other indices too. Look, all this stuff, it's still doing the same thing, right? We breached this level, and then we are basically gap up on Friday. You can see right there, there's a volume also higher than the previous. So keep in mind, I also think the market it's need to get some pullback, because why? We are in oversold territory now. I'm sorry, overbought territory. You can see the RSI, that is 1. We are reaching 72. And then the MACD is start curving. Now, if I want to add my normal indicator that I use a lot, okay, my computer is lagging now because I'm doing recording at the same time. Okay, William R. You can see that William R is overbought as well. But of course, the market doesn't care. It kept going up, 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 right? So you just have to pay attention in this MACD. I think this MACD is my indicator that I pay attention not often, but once in a while I'll take a look this because we are in overbought condition. Okay, now that's QQQ. It's the same chart as SPY. If you look at IWM, IWM is not making a new high. However, IWM it's also making a curve here going upside. Okay, that is the first curve. Then it start moving higher also on Friday. Okay, but if you look at on weekly, okay, IWM is far, far away from all-time highs comparing to SPY and NASDAQ and semiconductor. As you can see right here, we're not even breached this level yet. We're still in the resistance level. So what's going on with IWM? IWM basically is lagging. So we just have to take a note on that. Now let's take a look at a different one, SMH, which is the semiconductor. Okay, semiconductor is also one of the things that I pay attention a lot because this stock drive the technology as well. Okay, all right, you can see right there, semiconductor is also having the same chart as SPY and NASDAQ. However, if you look at that, is a doji, which is it's tired. The market is tired for these indices. This is also another level or another stock that I'm going to watch, pay attention. If we broke down, then we're going to test that $130, 131, or doing the gap fill, which is 130. Okay, so you just have to pay attention to that. Now we are in overbought, almost overbought. NASDAQ, I'm sorry, the MACD and William indicator is showing overbought. Okay, IBB, the same scenario, but is not making a new high. This is also another indicator or another stock or ETF that are lagging. So we basically have three that is pulling higher or making new high, and then we have two indices that basically are lagging. So biotech, it's always have 10 in like during what you call that, during holidays, it's normally lag a little bit, but the new year, the first 3 months, that basically the best month of IBB or biotech. So you just have to pay attention on this. And then of course, if you look at this on weekly, it just keep going up. Biotech has been going up rarely for at least a few weeks if you look on that chart. Okay, now I'm gonna go deeper into a couple stock that I was selling. FTSV, this is the 47 in. This is also part of the biotech. I bought this on $8.30. It was here, and then it started pulling back and pulling back, and I bought more. So in this level, I just leave it alone because I know this stock will bounce. It's just a matter of time. So when it bounced and it breached this level, I know it start moving fast. Now, what happened next? I do think this stock has tendency to go to this level, which is the 12. But I already sold it around 9, 10, and 10.50. So that's around 1,500 profit on that level on this stock alone. Okay. This stock, I feel that I need to buy or sell. I'm sorry, I need to sell put, which is I want to own the stock again. I'm gonna start selling it around $10 put, so which is the option to own the stock. So let's say, but I'm asking a little bit higher because right now it's about $1.25. I'm asking about $1.85 per contract. So I'm asking about 5 contracts, so that will give me about $900 for December, the month of December. So let's say if the stock doesn't close below $10 by December 15, then I will take that credit free and clear, $900. And if it does close below $10, then my contract, the selling put that I sell, the contract that I sold, it will get exercised, and I will own $500 shares on this stock at $10. But keep in mind, because I took $1.85, so my break even point is around $8.15. So that's kind of the idea how you can own the stock cheaper, right? So that will be my level right there when if I get exercise, okay? Because I already took the credit, $900 credit. So that's something I want to own, and I think this stock will go back. If it breached 12, then it will go back to 15 easily, okay? Will be one of the stock that you want to pay attention. Now, I also have another one, CRWD. Okay, CRWD is CrowdStrike. It's been punished technically. It's been punished because the whole sector on the cloud SaaS are pulling back after they're making a new high since their IPO. So this stock hit 100, and then it just been selling off, selling off, selling off, and now hitting the rock bottom around 45. This is below the IPO around $56. Okay, and we already breached 56. So I bought the 45 here. Well, let me go back first. I bought 74 on this, and it started pulling back. I started hedging, and it pulled back to around 56. I bought it. I sold it around 65 here on this level, 65, 67. Okay, that my break even for my loss right here. And then it start pulling back again. I start bought again, and then I start selling on this one. I already sold it at 55. I'm hedging now on this one because I still own the 70 call. Okay, that will expire on January 2020. So I bought it a little bit further away because I know how to play this if it does pull back. Okay, you don't want to buy like weekly because that's garbage. You tend to lose money if you buy weekly option. Okay, it's better to become a seller option, take the profit on weekly. If you want to buy option, take like 6 months away or buy a lead. At least you have a lot of time if thing doesn't go well with you. Okay, now since I'm making money on this, this one, it went up because there's an upgrade from Goldman Sachs. Okay, Goldman Sachs has been initiating sell rating on this because that hitting 100. Now they basically take that release, upgrade it to neutral with the target 55. So that's kind of interesting, you know, all those hedge fund, they do have a way how they make money because by upgrading and downgrading, because by doing that, they know they already bought here. Morgan Stanley bought this at 45, right? And then Goldman Sachs probably bought as well. So anybody that bought down here, they're already making like almost $15 profit just on 1, 2, 3, 4 days. Crazy run. So that's also another thing. I do still own position 70 call, and then I also hedge on 66. Okay, that will be what my play. That will be hedging for a week. So I'm taking credit premium on that. Now another stock that also took a profit, which is Work. Work also a Slack. This is a technology. I basically selling 21 call. I also own the stock at 20 call. I already sold that. Took I would say about like $600 profit on that. And then now I have 21 call. I roll over. I took another 400 on that. So that's $1,000. Now this one is going to expire by December. So right now it's still making money about 200. So that's roughly about 1,200 on this, which is good. So that is the Work. Now I do have another one. I believe I gotta take a look at my portfolio. Oh, it was the, what is it? Oh, I apologize. I have two. So I have Work. Yeah, I have Work on my Robinhood, and I have Work on my option house, which is the E-Trade. So that, which is another $200 on Robinhood. So that's about 1,400 on that one. All right, so that is what my position. Now, what am I looking for next week? Okay, I do short not Tesla. I do short Apple. I'm going to show you the chart of Apple. Okay, Apple is super overbought. It's been going up, and we haven't really see any pullback on this long tail. You can see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 days. Just keep one time framing right there. If you see, calculate this, there's also 15 days, and then there's a pullback. Roughly, okay, I'm not saying it's gonna be exactly the same, but if you see that from 20, 50 and 20, maybe if I change this to 20, okay, we are a little bit far away from 20, so there's a time that need to pull back. I do short 270, also January 2020, 270 put. I also hedge on Friday because it basically breached that level. I just need to see like next week if it go down, that I know it's gonna try to take down 255, 256, 258 right there, that level. And then after that, the next one, which is 250. And then I think they will go down to 250 level right there. I apologize. Yeah, 250 right there. Yep. So that is my target for Apple. I think Apple is moving too fast. MACD is curving. And then you can see William is also overbought. Okay. So that is my take. I also short SPY and then hedge. So far so good. I'm just gonna see how it play. If it does work well, then we'll go from there. I'm not gonna show you guys this one because I think we already mostly cover all this level. So I think we're good from here. I'm just gonna keep it short. I have postal office coming. Need to drop off some packages. I'll see you guys later. Bye.